You're listening to Brandcast around the world.
I know you're gonna dig this.
I'm telling you, it's real.
You're listening to Brandcast around the world with me, your host, Brandon Berkeley. Join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I got that Brandcast around the world. I got that Brandcast around the world. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Brandcast around the world with me, your host, Brandon Berkeley. It's Monday, November 29th. We're almost reaching December. It started snowing out here. It got a little crazy, got a little bit cold. But you know what? I think I'm getting old or crazy. One of the two, maybe a mix of both. I'm kind of enjoying it. I walked out into the snow the last couple of days, even at 6 in the morning, going outside, and I was like, wow, this is refreshing. I think I might be going a little bit crazy. I don't know. Maybe y'all have to pray for me. I even noticed that lately I felt a little bit better about Christmas coming up. I feel a little bit excited about Christmas, which is I don't know. Maybe the Grinch in me is starting to die out a little bit. You know what I also kind of realized over the past few years? That I think financial plays into depression and not liking the holidays a lot, just because it is such a very expensive time. And I think maybe that causes some people to dislike Christmas. I've actually got a new setup right now in front of me. I can see all the comments perfectly right now. So Mano, Carol, Hannah, Derek, I can see you all in the chat. I can respond to you all very quickly. Mike sounds good today. Thank you, Derek. I'm glad that it sounds really good. Got it close to my face. Maybe that's a part of it. But yeah, so while I am happy Christmas is coming, we do have to talk about something that devastated me yesterday. I'm not sure if you all know of the creative director of Louis Vuitton, Virgil Abloh, who was becoming quite popular in the fashion world for his work. He actually came up quite a few years ago, about 10 years ago. He started a brand called Off-White, or even, I don't know if it was Pyrex at the time. I know he got sued because he couldn't use Pyrex, but he was basically a graffiti artist who went to colleges. His teachers told him he would never amount to anything, that he wasn't that great, didn't get good grades. And he started his own clothing line that started in New York that said Pyrex on the back, which is, if you don't know, cooking glassware. But it was in reference to his surroundings and the culture and lifestyle that he lived in, because they often cook crack, mixing crack with Pyrex glass, which is a very popular glass to cook crack with, I guess. So he made a statement by putting out this clothing line that had Pyrex on it and kind of spoke to the culture and people that he was around and in. And it went crazy popular. Kanye West was one of the first people to start rocking this brand and really helped him blow up. But I think it was so incredible to watch this young kid who had this idea to create something so incredible, so unique, had a vision beyond what most people think is acceptable and normal, and he really pushed the boundaries of what you can do. I think it's amazing that this Virgil died at 41, so he wasn't a kid, but he was, somebody that basically came up through the ranks and really kind of persevered through it all, and then became the creative director of Louis Vuitton. And they also picked up his company. I believe they own portions of his company now. I believe it's actually 51%. They wanted major stakeholders, so he owns, I think, 49%, which will still go to his family. So hopefully the Louis Vuitton brand will be able to carry his family a little bit further. I was lucky enough to get some Off-White clothing before it blew up and became thousands of dollars, for just a hoodie or a shirt or a pair of shoes. But he's done a lot of collabs with Nike, Adidas, Converse, yada, 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 pretty much everything on the planet you can name of. I really am very sad to see such a great entrepreneur who inspired me heavily pass away at such a young age, especially from cancer. It seems like lately there just seems to be a lot of death, from the people that I respect and love, whether they be friends or just role models, mentors, or people out in the world, in the universe like that. It's just really sad. I don't know if it's because we have social media in front of us that it just allows us to kind of see all this stuff immediately, or if, we're just getting old, or I don't know. It's sad, I see a lot of people going, and especially with the cancer thing. It seems these days a lot of people are hiding their cancer diagnosis, which I feel like is almost a point of strength. They like not telling people and just kind of like going about your life and doing what you did. So Virgil was clearly a really strong person, a huge inspiration of mine. I'm really, really devastated to hear it. Thoughts and prayers out to his family. I guess we can't really say go and support his brand because it's very expensive and it's not something that we could probably all afford. But regardless, anyway, somebody who changed the fashion industry, really showed people what a kid from an urban kind of lifestyle could grow up and do. It just shows you that dreams were possible, and somebody like that is incredibly inspirational. So it's very sad to see that Virgil has passed away. So in some other news, if you haven't been paying attention, of course, Armageddon, the one thing that's on everybody's mind. The other day, Elon Musk was talking about how he wants to save humanity. He was saying that we're absolutely doomed. We are going to, he started crying in an interview, just saying how he needs to save humanity and how we are doomed. And I think he knows something. I truly believe that he knows something a little bit more than the average person does. SpaceX and NASA are trying to create some kind of satellite or rocket to deflect asteroids. And speaking of which, today, huge asteroid twice the size of Big Ben set to crash into Earth's orbit on Monday, which is today. Kind of scary, a little bit. But a 430-foot asteroid designated 1994 WR12 is set to smash through Earth's orbital path early next week, according to NASA's Registry of All Space Debris, making it a close approach to our planet. So it's not actually going to hit our planet, but it's going to come real, real close to doing so. Just makes me think there was, the other day, a large something, we don't know what, that crashed into Venus, I believe. You might have to look that one up to find out for sure. But it crashed into Venus, so it seems like there's a lot of debris coming at us right now, which could be the signs of something else. Maybe there's a giant asteroid or a planet or something coming towards us. Anybody ever hear of Nibiru, the lost planet? Apparently that's something that is quite possible now. As scientists have looked into this, this was something that ancient Egypt looked into. If you look on the walls of the ancient Egypt pyramids, instead of the 9 planets that are circulating around the sun, they actually had 10, which we don't know about. We don't have 10. So that's really interesting to think that maybe there's something beyond that. But anyways, it could possibly just be asteroid debris. Who knows? But what might follow it could be impossible. Or not impossible, just impossible to deal with. You imagine we're trying to deal with one asteroid. I think we believe that whatever happens, it's going to be just one asteroid that's coming for us. But imagine a scenario where something exploded in the universe and it's all flying towards us, just like punching through glass. You'd have all this debris just shattering, flying through the universe at millions of miles per hour. We obviously know the Earth isn't going to last forever. That's one thing I think that people don't really realize, that nothing on this planet or in this universe will last forever. Eventually, everything will burn out and we will all cease to exist. It's coming for us. It's cold. It's scary. We need Batman, Minot says. Yes, Batman. If Batman can find a way to sustain the universe, yes, we need Batman. We need a giant bat signal out in the universe to try and save our ass from the potential threat of the end of the world. We know it's going to come one day. But I mean, as Vision said in the Avengers, something's not beautiful because it lasts. I think we have to learn to appreciate some of the things in life, knowing that nothing and nobody is going to last. But that's what makes it kind of beautiful. You really got to enjoy moments in time and everything spent with each other. I always thought one of the craziest ways to die would be if gravity just stopped. Like if the Earth, slowly stopped so we wouldn't all fly off or fly forward. If gravity just gave out and all of a sudden we just floated into space. Or imagine you were just stuck on the ceiling. Some people were hanging from light poles and other people just got sucked out into space. I think that would be kind of a cool way, but scary way to die. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What would be the coolest apocalypse you can possibly think of in the comments? I really want to hear it. I'm curious to know, what are the 1,000 ways that you'd like to die? Not that you really want to die, but it's going to happen. So if you had to go, what would it be? And my secondary question, if it had to be fire or water, which one would you pick and why? Derek says, super sad to hear about Virgil, especially after hearing his story. Yeah, if you know anything about Virgil, definitely massive inspiration. Unfortunately, I hate kind of going back on topics. I know the chat sometimes has a bit of a lag, but yeah. Damn it, no Armageddon. I wanted something interesting to happen today. Well, Carol, there is the potential of that asteroid coming real close. I don't think it's observable to the human eye. Maybe if you got a telescope, you can check it out today, but I don't think we'll be able to see it. So that's that. Um, Something else, actually, I've been kind of excited for this. I don't know why. I'm not a Justin Bieber fan, but Tim Hortons and Justin Bieber have released a collab with some merchandise, some new Timbits, which is awesome. I really shouldn't be eating those, but I'm definitely going to try them out. But I looked on eBay today, and I had a feeling this was going to happen. So these Justin Bieber items are selling out incredibly fast, especially because I don't believe you can get them in the United States. So people in the United States, especially those believers who are crazy, some of them are crazy out there, not all of them, will definitely pay ample amounts of money for this. So if you're looking to make some money for the Christmas holidays, go to Tim Hortons, pick up some Tim Biebs merch, and go and sell that shit on the internet, as it is flipping like crazy right now. I don't know. I posted the other day, I don't know if you guys noticed this as well, I posted that I got a PlayStation 5 after, 9 months of looking for one? I finally got a PlayStation 5, but unfortunately, I had to join Costco. I had to get a Costco membership in order to purchase it, and they refunded the purchase. So I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm really, really iffy about this. I know today at 10 a.m., GameStop is going to be selling them, and I'm wondering, should I try again? I know I could probably sell it if I do get it, but I don't want to be the guy that's definitely selling them or flipping them. I don't want to make any profit off that, because I was pretty pissed off when I seen people selling them for extra, so I'm not going to turn into that guy. I can't do it. Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully we can get the PS5. Yeah, Hannah's like, oh, woohoo, PS5, and then just heard the rest of my story. So we'll see. We'll see what's happening. What'd you guys think of the first ever late night Brandcast around the world? Had a ton of fun with Jerry. He was definitely, seemed like he had a lot of fun. I hope he did. We had a couple drinks. I noticed I started slurring a little bit, so yeah. Derek says Target is rumored to have them today, too. So it seems like because of Cyber Monday right now, there's going to be probably a lot of deals. I would say if you can grab one, go for it. If you do want to flip it, you can. But let me know. Somebody can help me get a hold of one. I'm going to definitely probably try again today. I know I have like 2 or 3 friends that are looking for them. So if they can't get a hold of it, if you're listening right now, buddies, I got you. I will try to grab one for you because I know that a lot of people have tried to help me do the same. But yeah, anyways, moving on. So if the asteroid doesn't scare you, what about mutated salmon? Hybrid salmon found in Canada may be a result of climate change. Salmon found near the mouth of the Cowichan River in Vancouver Island are hybrid species of coho and chinook, which may have arisen as the timing and location of spawning grounds overlapped. Hybrid salmon have emerged near Vancouver. Pretty crazy when you think about it, because this is like evolution. We know that everything's going to evolve and change. Right now, Vancouver, BC, underwater, going through a lot of change. But it has been speculated that the equator is going to move because of a polar shift. We know that a polar shift has occurred many other times in history, which is basically where the North Pole and South Pole switch in reverse, meaning, you're going to have Australia become a very cold climate instead of this tropical land. And Canada might get some sunshine. And I'm absolutely okay with getting some sunshine. Chris Baldwin, thank you so much for liking the stream. Appreciate it. But yeah, what was I saying? Now I forgot. Oh, gosh. That thing always ruins it for me. It always ruins it for me. Talking about mutated salmon? Yeah. God damn my short-term memory. I wonder what's going to happen to humans if we mutate or move on to Mars. Because I think climates change the way our physiology is. I almost feel like humans are not even human, or sorry, not even human. We're not even human. Humans aren't even human. No, I feel like humans aren't native to the planet Earth. My uncle, who had passed away, had talked about this a few years back. We had a couple drinks, and he was chatting how he's just saying, we're the only thing that's alien to the planet. We're not even supposed to be in the sunlight because we burn and stuff. Everything else on the planet can live outside fine, healthy, A-okay. But as soon as you stick humans out there, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. And we just burn, we pollute the planet, we take everything, we consume, but we don't replenish. I don't know. I think in the next few years, we're probably going to look like aliens. That's what I think is going to happen. Everybody's going to become bald, completely bald. Hopefully we don't lose our genitals, but I think that might be something. You ever notice how aliens never have genitals? How do they do it? That's got to suck. Would you be okay with living with no genitals? I feel like that's one of the most enjoyable things in life. Being castrated, I guess, from birth would be a horrible experience. I don't know about you, but I enjoy an orgasm. I think orgasms are a wonderful part of life. And if you've never had an orgasm, I don't know. I've heard some women have a really, really, really hard time reaching orgasm. I was watching a documentary a while back. I think it was on Netflix called Explained, where some women were saying they've never had an orgasm in their life, and they were like in their 30s. Damn, that's a crazy, crazy experience to never have had an orgasm, especially if you've had sex. That I'm going to tell you right now, ladies, that's the most worst feeling for a man to feel inadequate if he's not made you really get there. Some guys don't care. They just do the pump and go to sleep. But, for someone like myself, I feel like we really need to achieve and get to that goal. And if we're not doing it, then, it really weighs down on us. We're thinking about it for the next 3 days. I was also watching Seinfeld recently they were talking about how Elaine faked some of the orgasms. That women fake orgasms. Now, how true is this? How often do women fake orgasms? We got some women here in the chat. So let me know. Is this a common thing? Do women often fake orgasms with men, or are we usually hitting the mark? I know on television you always see that men aren't hitting the mark. They don't know where to find the clit, and they're just kind of going at it. So anyways, here we go. We're having a great conversation about clitorises, genitals, and orgasms for the first time ever here on Brandcast around the world. Big thank you to Derek for the donation. Let's keep our genitals fund. We've got some cash now that we can use towards saving our genitals. Okay. I heard a theory a long time ago that maybe aliens are just us from the future coming back in time to see where we fucked up. Because maybe that's why they have no genitals, because we gave ourselves vaccinations or plastic surgery or something, and it all just went wrong. So the aliens are now coming back in time with no genitals, looking at our genitals, saying, oh. And that's why they come and pick us up, abduct us, take samples, and do all that stuff, and make alien hybrid babies to see if they can get back to the beginning. Back to the genital, is that a word? A genital alien. I think an alien with a huge ball sack and a large flopping penis would be way more terrifying than just seeing one with a flat curve. Don't you think? Wouldn't that be horrifying? You see this alien in the bush just chasing after you, and you hear is it just smacking against his legs because he's so engrossed? Terrifying, because you don't know what the fuck he can do with that thing, especially with their probing techniques. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Are you guys interested in being probed by aliens? Carol says, what the fuck? Why is this happening? Because it's a great morning. It's a great morning. Derek says, this just got really difficult to listen to at work. No. This is the way Brandcast around the world should be. Entertaining, fun, off the wall, not safe for work. Good to see Drika and Carol in here. I know, Drika, you're staying up late to hit these morning podcasts, so I really, really appreciate it. But what do you guys think? Should we be trying to help the aliens? If aliens abducted you and said, we need our genitals back, would you help them? Or would you say, no, back off, get your own genitals. These are my genitals. Women, what if they could promise you an orgasm forever? I don't know if that'd be good. An orgasm forever, at every moment? I don't know. That would probably be not good. Never mind. Scratch that. Forget it. Let's move on to the next topic. Aliens. Are we pro-alien genitals or not? Let me know in the comments below. So, never had this problem before, but I always feel like we need to show a lot more appreciation for the delivery people, especially now that Amazon is a thing. I feel like the delivery people are getting their asses kicked. They're working really hard, and some people don't appreciate them. So there's an article that was shared with me. FedEx kerfuffle investigation continues into hundreds of packages dumped in Alabama ravine. So a FedEx carrier was supposed to be delivering packages to a house for the last couple of years, and apparently was just throwing all these packages into a ravine. So this person never received any packages, which is hilarious to me. I think that's kind of funny. I think it's also really stupid of the person to keep ordering more shit. Unless you don't know it's coming from FedEx, maybe that's one of the things that you don't get to choose the carrier. But I think, if you notice that your shit keeps missing for about 2 years and you keep ordering it, you're an idiot. Or at least contact FedEx and be like, look, FedEx, I'm looking for my package. But apparently, actually, when this person did try to contact FedEx, they said that the packages had been delivered and therefore there was nothing they could do. What a piss off. I've actually never had a problem where I've had something delivered or not delivered or stolen or whatever. They usually refund it. They're usually pretty good with it, but damn. God damn, FedEx package, man. I guess that's better than going postal and shooting everybody. That used to be a thing back in the 90s, literally, that term going postal. FedEx sucks, says Hannah. Yes, it's true. FedEx is not good. It's going to be a beautiful day. Minnow, is it going to be a beautiful day because of the topics and everything that's going on or the energy that's out there? I don't know if FedEx does the refunds or I know there's insurance on packaging, but what would you do? If you ordered all of these packages, would you continue ordering from FedEx? Would you contact FedEx? Would you try to find that mailman? I would find out the delivery driver's name and then, go in and visit and go in and try to talk with that person one-on-one, mano-a-mano. But the thing is, I feel like there also are a lot of Karens in the world. So maybe this person deserved it. Maybe it was a Karen that was like, you're 2 minutes late, or complained about something so trivial. And the guy was just having a bad day, guy or girl, and just said, you know what? Fuck your packages. I'm going to throw them in this ravine. But at least the ravine had some nice packages. I think sharing is caring. Very important to put that out there. It is Christmas after all. Maybe what they should have done is donated those packages instead of throwing them in the ravine. Maybe they could have just gone to the local charity and donated. But you never know what's inside. So, and it's also, I think, a federal offense to open up someone else's mail. So technically, if you don't open it and you only throw it away, do you get past the federal offense? I don't know. Anyways, so some lot of crazy things going on in the world today. It's one of those days. We're going to try and survive, especially that giant ass meteor that is coming through. We'll see. Trying to go Christmas shopping shortly. I'm kind of afraid of what's going to be happening the next little bit. I live in a big shopping town, and I know it gets crazy out here that basically every road that we have is shut off by police. It's all guided by police. I know that's coming soon. So I'm going to try and get some Christmas shopping done in today. That's relevant for you guys, but I'm just letting you know. Christmas shopping. I got to bring some elbow pads. That's what I think. When you go out Christmas shopping, you bring elbow pads so that you put them under your jacket so nobody knows you're wearing elbow pads. But then when somebody gets too close to you, just kind of give them those little nudges. Give them a little nudge. Oh, yeah. Just like that. They just push them right out of the way, especially if they're an old lady, Because I find sometimes, you ever been in a line with an older person and they just have no regards for you? I feel like sometimes older people just feel like they're entitled to do whatever the fuck they want. They've been through so much shit, probably World War II, World War I, maybe, if they're still around. And now they say, get out of my way. I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to cut in line. I'm going to pretend I don't notice you, etc., etc., etc. Old people. Let's just get rid of them all. I'm just kidding. I love old people. Take care of my grandma quite frequently. She's 93. She's killing it. It's not killing her. She's killing it. So I'm seeing stupid COVID. Hannah says, yes, I don't know where that came from, but there is that new COVID variant. Omicron sounds like a transformer. The new Omicron variant is hit Ontario right now for all of us living in Canada. I don't know. Are you guys worried about this? I feel like this is going to be a never-ending thing, or what it's actually going to be is the end of the human race. I feel like COVID actually might be that thing where we were coming up with vaccines. They're not working. And I don't know what's going to happen after this because they're going to have to come up with something else if a new variant overlaps the other one. So how many drugs are we going to be putting in our bodies at one point? I feel like, honestly, that's not a good idea, regardless of vaccines being safe. I think too much chemicals or any kind of drugs in your body is a really, really bad thing. It might just become the new norm for us. It might be something that, honestly, just thins out our population. And maybe that's something that we kind of need, considering that I think we're on 8 billion people right now, which is the Earth can't sustain 8 billion people. We don't have enough resource as far as water goes or as far as food goes. So, like I said, we're destined to die. This is the Armageddon show. Every time I talk about it, it is what it is. Hannah's saying, so positive today. No. The old people ruined it. It gets on my nerves. I'm just kidding. I love old people, except when they drive very slowly in front of me. I'm just kidding. No, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is Monday, so we're kicking off the week. I have to give another shout out. We are off to Movember. My brother is raising funds for Movember. If you check the link in the description, there should be a link, especially on YouTube, to go and donate. We are so close. We're at like $605 right now for our $1,000 goal that we're trying to do for Movember. If we can reach that $1,000 goal, I will have my brother do something. I will absolutely guarantee that I will get my brother. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I'm going to try my damnedest to get my brother to post something or be a little bit more social so you can see him and make fun of him. Just kidding. It's great. Yay, Adam. I'm glad that they know, you guys know his name. I know he's so embarrassed and doesn't like to be on the internet and all that stuff. So let's see. I hope he becomes more well-known and more notorious than myself. Anyways, that's going to be it for me today, I think. That's pretty much it for Brandcast around the world, but really enjoyed spending some time with you all. If you've got some extra funds, go check out the link in the description. Donate to Movember. It goes towards men's health, things like cancer, suicide prevention, all that good stuff, especially looking at Virgil passing today. If you can go ahead and donate, even $1, $2, whatever. Forget your morning coffee today. Skip it and go ahead and donate to Movember. Anyways, love you guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you for joining me. And remember, be excellent to each other. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
You're listening to Brandcast around the world.
I know you're gonna dig this.
I'm telling you, it's real.
You're listening to Brandcast around the world with me, your host, Brandon Berkeley. Join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Brand new! You're listening to Brandcast around the world.
I know you're gonna dig this.
I'm telling you, it's real.
You're listening to Brandcast around the world with me, your host, Brandon Berkeley. Join me every Monday, Wednesday,